Hello everyone, welcome back. So yeah, I'm sorry I haven't streamed in a while. I have been so busy with like work and just other stuff, so I just did not have any time to stream. So I apologise for that, that I haven't been around in a while. But I mean, I hope that I can keep finding at least once a week to stream, but I can't promise that. Life is very busy for me at the moment, so um, yeah, we're just going back to Swords and Magic and stuff because I am obsessed with this game. I am very nearly at 200 hours. It has very quickly become one of my top 5 most played games, and is definitely one of my favourite games, I have to say, with like how much there is to it and how much there is going to be added to it as well. I love this game. As you can see, my character here looks a bit different than last time. So yeah, I changed the hair because I was like, I was still using the basic hair that I'd gotten like when first creating the character. So I was like, I should change it up, and I quite like this hairstyle, so I went with it. The only problem is obviously it didn't work with the Tinkerer's goggles that I was wearing because they were underneath this big bit of hair. I mean, they didn't work with my other hairstyle that great, but this one was even worse. So you can't actually see it, but there is the feathers that I've got. They're on the other ear. It's not visible here. And obviously keeping the cat ears because I love them, and also all of the other hats just erase the hair. And a new outfit. This isn't guaranteed the permanent outfit that I'm keeping. I'm kind of deciding between a few different ones. This is the one that's on this loadout that I left it on. But I will just jump in and show you those other outfits as well. There isn't like a super detailed plan of what we're going to be doing today. I have done most of the stuff in the game at this point. There's very little that I haven't done, I don't think. There's probably stuff I've missed, I'm going to be honest. So it's just going to be like, yeah, you can see the feathers in my ear there. It's going to be like little bits and pieces. I don't think I've made any changes to the base since last time. It all looks about the same. Yeah, it's all still the same as it was. Yeah, go over here, get a good view of the character whilst I change. So I'm probably not going to go with this outfit because it keeps going blurry like this when I switch to it. It does eventually like go sharper. It's the same problem I have with a couple of other outfits. They start off blurry and then eventually they like render in properly. I don't know what it is, but this is I think it's the hunter's coat, which I do quite like, but yeah, this is a problem switching between loadouts. And then I also like this one. I think this is the astronomer's outfit. I like that it's got the thing on the face, the little monocle. It looks cute. And then of course this armour, which does have a cape, which does go through my backpack and stuff. You can see it's like Lost Knight's armour, I think it's called. Yeah, Lost Knight's armour. Then obviously astronomer's outfit and hunter's coat. My inventory is a bit of a mess at the moment because I've got all of my spell books in it. Because I've been like, I was like trying to keep it less in there, but then there was like, oh, but I want to use this spell that I left at home. So because I have a plus 40 character capacity, literally a 75 character capacity, I was like, I might as well just keep them all in my inventory for now and see which ones I tend to use the most. I know launch I definitely need in my inventory, at least one heal spell, and I do use fireball a lot as well. So definitely like some of those I'm going to keep, but I've started using the Conjure Feast because someone in the Discord mentioned how useful it was, and I didn't realise what it did because I've barely used it. And I didn't realise that when like food and potions and stuff are here, you can open the inventory and hover over them and it tells you what they do. I didn't figure that out for quite a while. So I've actually realised the Conjure Feast is quite useful. And yeah, just figuring out. I probably will only use the Cool Spirit Walls occasionally because they do get in the way. And for a similar reason, I've got these two things in my inventory because I have been leaving the anti-venom locket in my trinket slot, but that's poison immunity, which I don't need all the time. When fighting spiders and stuff, it's great. And other poison effects, but most of the time it's not that useful, so I was like, the max magic for the Timeless Rose, especially like on my loadout 1, which is what I've got it on. So if I take it off, it's like a max of 80. But when I've got it on, I've got a max of 100 mana, which is pretty useful. And then the Necrotic Prism, which is similar effect to the Spirit Walls of like the minions to help. Like, sometimes I think this might be useful. So I'm gonna test it. I don't currently have this on any of my loadouts. I've still got the poison immunity thing, and I've only got the rose on this one. There is a trinket that I want, another necklace. I can't get it though, not on this character, because I've already done the quest and I did the opposite thing to what I should have done for that, because it was the one that I got the Tectonic Blast spell from. You either get this or you get to keep the amulet. And I got this because I was like, oh yeah, I don't need an amulet, because I didn't really pay attention to what it did. Now I've realised, oh yeah, that amulet is actually really good. I should have kept that, because I don't really use this spell, but I've got it all. And at some point I'm going to go through on another character and get all of the items that I don't currently have, and just do different paths and stuff, and also because I want to fill out my collection, which I've done a bit. I've been like gathering things, but there's still a lot of blank spaces, as well as like a couple of things that are like quest items that are on my thing, or like ones you get like this, that's like you get right at the beginning, but I didn't realise you could put stuff in the collection, so I sold it, and you can't obviously get it again. So I need a second character to go through and get a bunch of this stuff, but there's also like a bunch of other weapons here that I need to make as well. I haven't done that for some of them, but I've got them. I just need to like craft them and put them in, basically. One thing in terms of accessories is I really want to get these two, because this is kind of like the Tinkerer's goggles, except it goes over the eyes, which I want. Also that bandana. I don't care about the rest of it, because most of these masks I can't actually get because they're the Halloween event. I think those two are Christmas event, because that's a red nose and that's a beard. The rest of the masks are Halloween event, and I don't really care about the eye patches. But these two I want to get, and I don't know how. So if anyone watching, either watching the stream or watching the VOD later on, knows how to get either of these, let me know, either in the chat or in the comments or whatever, because I would like to know how to get these, but I don't know yet. Because I've seen NPCs wearing these goggles, because I know what they look like, but I've spoken to them and I can't figure out how I get them. So either there's something I'm missing, like I need to have something in my inventory to give them, or Masoka, hi! Thank you so much for following. For some reason the sound didn't play for me. I hope it played on the stream. That's odd. Ugh, all of my sound stuff on my Streamlabs messed up, so I couldn't hear that. Let me know if you heard that. Streamlabs is so annoying. I need to switch over. Oh yeah, I know why that's not working. All of my audio devices are apparently a list of numbers. I switched all of the ones for the stream output, so I hope those ones are working. But I can't hear a thing. Where's the one to play the sound to me? Which setting is that in? Oh. Yeah, that's coming out the right one. Weird. I frequently have this issue with my audio. Yeah, that should be playing through my headphones. Have I turned off the monitor? Probably have, haven't I? Oh no, it's set to monitor and output. Weird. Huh. hate this thing is constantly messing with my audio settings. Let's fix this one. It's like removed all my default audio devices and set them to random numbers. I have to remember which one's which now. Where is it? I don't think these ones are even affected anyway. Oh, you heard it, yeah. The only reason I even knew you'd followed is because I saw it pop up out of the corner of my eye, so I wouldn't have noticed if I didn't have the audio. If I'm looking at the game, I happened to not be looking at the game at the time. This annoys me when my audio messes up. Gonna have to fix it another time. Oh yeah, sorry about that. It's to prevent people from spamming the chat with really horrible things, which I have had in the past, so yeah. And don't worry about the late message. I don't mind. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and fix that audio stuff later on, I think. I'll just have to keep an eye on my preview. Yeah, I've got the turtle mount now, and I've like been massively leveling up his swim speed, so I go super fast in the water. It's got like a 1000 swim speed. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I like all the like chat verification stuff. I've not got it on too strict, but just enough that like it protects me from having things spammed in the chat or whatever. But yeah. Yes, I got it off stream at one point. I'm collecting every single mount, as you can tell. But the problem is, I like some of them. This is the one I want to use the most because I do quite like it, but I don't like the stats. So I'm waiting for the reset for the mount stats because I think the dev is going to be doing that at some point, either in the next update or one afterwards. He did mention a mount reset, like stat reset, and said it was a possibility. So I'm hoping that comes in the next update because I really want to use some of these, but I don't like where I've put the stats because I didn't understand the stats at the time. Which is why some of them I haven't even tried. Like I've got the Direwolf and Stag that I maybe will use at some point, but currently I haven't really used them. But the spider I'm getting is like super jump height, and the tortoise is my swim speed, because why not have mounts for specialised things? And then I'll have one which will probably be Aldor that I use as my general. Yeah, Kindred Mission, mount stat, reset, and some other cool features. Yeah. I am very much looking forward to the next update. I really want to find out when it's going to be. And I plan to organise like a special like stream event as soon as I know when it is, and like do like some fun streams to like leading up to it, and then doing a, like on the day of the update doing a stream, basically like showing all the new stuff, potentially seeing if I can get other people involved in that as well. Yeah, what am I doing today? So I wanted to see what skills I've still got to fully rank up. Oh yeah, my alchemy is a 28. I don't think there's anything else I can get for that. Cooking is one I'm working on ranking up because I've got a bunch of recipes I need to learn because I'm trying to max out all of my collection and everything. I've got all of those I need to learn. And then I think I've got the tailoring that I need to finish ranking up. Level 29, so it's pretty close. I think I to make the mount have some sort of an ability or buff or a thing like outlook and buff magic stuff Station farming, house. Yeah, that would be cool. Having more specialised uses. And the problem is, like, if people don't like the look of the mount but still want the extra thing, it'll be like a thing of you kind of have to use a mount you don't necessarily like because it has special buffs. So that's probably not a thing that's going to be done, but I do like some mounts, like you being able to basically choose a speciality, like I'm doing the tortoise for the swimming, even though tortoises can't swim. Well, don't generally aren't big swimmers in real life. It's turtles. But yeah. I did also want to, at some point today, essentially do recording for a YouTube video as part of the stream, because I've noticed when it comes to, oh wait, it was literally there on my screen a second ago, the shade weapons, very few people know what living shadows are and how to get them. So I wanted to basically do an explanation on what the hell they are and how you get them. Because I have the stuff for that. Although I will need to actually kill the gatekeeper again, because I've only got one shadow stone. And I use that one as decoration. It's in here. My one shadow stone that I've got left. Because I think it looks interesting. Because I know someone else in the Discord has been doing all of the other tutorial videos, and I thought I could make some other things as well, like living shadows. And at some point I want to basically create a new character and like fully record the entire thing and do it on stream and stuff and go basically from start to finish. And then I have that for like any tutorials I want to make. Actually, it took me some time to figure out how to make it. After like 1 hour I spoiled it in myself. Yeah, the living shadow can be real difficult to figure out. I did have to look it up. I used the wiki because I was like, how the hell is this made? There is no indication of like how to make it unless you actually pay attention to the book that you read when you get all of those blueprints. Which will be part of the tutorial, I think, explaining like, read this bit, pay attention. So yeah, I think what I will do, in fact, if we do work on that tutorial thing first, so I need astrum powder and the shadow stone, which I'll need to go and kill the thing for. What's astrum powder made from? That stuff. Grab that and quickly make some. I know I've got some in a chest, but I don't want to use that because that's my testing stuff. So I'll go make some more astrum powder. I need it for stuff anyway. Those can go in there. The wiki is very, very outdated. Most of the quests weapons are not there. Yeah, it is being updated. I have gone to it and then like come back to it a couple of times to find that there was some more information there than the last time. But for some of the older stuff, it's actually okay. And it's got a couple of things, a couple of useful bits. And it does mention in the alchemy section how to make living shadow. But yeah, I am at some point probably gonna make like a full spreadsheet with all of the weapons and everything and all of their stats because I really want something like that. I know people have got like spreadsheets basically listing all of them and what they are and whether they're event stuff, but I want to be like, so an example, actually let's click something else. Say for an example, this like list the maid's shield and obviously picture and like basically like have some of this information, like what level it needs, the damage max damage it does at each level, and whether it's one or two-handed. Yeah, I've been wanting that information in a spreadsheet or something so I can look up and be like, okay, which one's the best one? And then obviously it can be added to when new stuff gets added. But in order to do that, I need to kind of complete this. And I'm still missing a lot of weapons. I know there's probably some I can't actually get very easily. But I've got quite a few of them. And then I can look at as long as I've held the weapon, I can look at all of this stuff and see basically like from flimsy up to legendary and see what the stats and stuff would be. And also like if it's like awkward to get ones, like whether you can craft it, whether it's from a quest or whatever. I don't know, I want to do that, but it's whether I actually ever do. What else do I need? Oh, full on potions. That can just do like that. I only need the Estrin powder. I'll go get the Shadow Stone. The mid shield is the best shield in the game, plus the ancient handy shield too, but it takes time to get, and the plus 3 damage doesn't really matter. Yeah, I like the mage shield because it has the buff to mana as well. So if I was to have, if I, for example here, instead of having 2 things, I had that. Although, okay, it can't go any higher than that. Wait, it does do a buff to mana, doesn't it? I thought it did. Is it not? Oh, it does. Yeah, it's like a plus 10. And these are also a plus 10. Okay. So you can like have it in your other hand, basically, and get an extra bonus to the mana. So this loadout, obviously I have a sword and shield, because that's how I like to fight. But it would also be useful for holding with the staff if I wanted to. I'm just going to check the shops here whilst I go past, because there's a few things I want. No, none of that. Wait, no, I've got that one, I think. Do I? Yep, I do. Thought so. Dagger is busted if you can do stealth attacks, it hits hard. See, I don't use the dagger. I have not leveled it up at all. Because I got whatever it was, the dagger of the hero. And I was like, yeah, I don't really like daggers very much. I initially leveled up maces, which is why I also use hammers as well, because they're maces. And then I started doing swords because there was better swords. Actually, what is the best hammer I've currently got available? That's 53 to 64. Oh yeah, so the amber hammer is still better than that one, although this one has better crit chance. So I use the amber hammer mostly when I do use it, which I will be using that for the fight. Oops, wrong button. Nothing there that I need. No, I don't need any of that. yeah, I'm gonna need to grab out the mask, aren't I? I can speak to Sindhu to do the gatekeeper. I like the magic, but I also like using sword and shield, but I also like the hammer. Those are my favourites. And they all have different uses. I like the shields for being able to just block damage. And then also I've gotten pretty good at parrying. So if I invite these guys. Okay, I did not click that quick enough. Or that time. I was trying to demonstrate I can do parrying quite well, and then I missed both of them. Like that. I also like this shield can do 100 crits. Go away. Die. All of you. I'm a shield, sword and magic. Yeah. But that's just because those are the weapons that I've been using. I like the hammer because I can do the AoE stuff, but that's the same as any two-handed weapon. I just happen to use the hammer over the other ones because I've got high mace skill, and I have done for quite a while. Although to be fair, I could also use swords as well for that one because I've got the high sword skill now. I like the magic because magic is pretty good, and then obviously being able to block damage is great, but I also do roll out of the way of damage a lot of the time. Oh yeah, I want to check over here. No druid chests. Every time I come in here I always check for druid chests because I'm collecting them because they are pretty good on storage. Right, grab out the mask. I clicked that onto the wrong one. There we go. Barley, there we go. And I forgot to grab out my hammer. There. Put that on loadout 3. And then hopefully this guy doesn't get stuck. He's gotten stuck one of the previous times I fought him. I should have equipped a different mount. Where did I go with this one? Like that. One. The audio is very loud. It's not usually this loud. Sorry if that's loud for you guys as well. Game? Okay. Why can't I get up there? Oh fuck, it's the potion, isn't it? I forgot that you can't use this potion in this fight because you can't jump. Fuck's sake. Now I have to wait for it to wear off before I can do anything. Because yeah, it gives you iron skin, but it also makes you incredibly heavy, so you can't jump. Come on, let me up. No, I can't get up that last one. Never mind. At least the potion doesn't last long. Well, actually, I can literally override it with this one instead, couldn't I? Yeah, let's go with that one. Go away, Shade. There you go, now I can jump. Wasted my time. At least this hammer does loads of damage, so it's pretty quick to kill him. Didn't punch the right area. Thank you. Nice, got some crits in. I do think it's weird that like you clip through the like thing sometimes when you're moving. Like some of it looks like it's almost out of the effect of the... Oh, did not see that guy. These guys are so hard to see in here. Oh, fuck's sake. Ow. There you go. That's all I needed. Thought there'd be some there. There you go. Out we go. This does give recovery, yeah it does. Now we head into the Chillthorn Hollows. I need to re-equip this stuff here. Masoka, I'm assuming you've done like all of the stuff in the Windless Woods. God's sake, go away. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna run past you guys. Just ignore them. Yeah, you have, cool. Didn't want to be spoiling stuff for you if you hadn't done it. And down we go. Yeah, let's go on this loadout. So I'm assuming you've like made the like living shadows and stuff already. Oh, really? Did not know they could jump down here. That's why I jumped, because I didn't think they could. Last time I did this, they couldn't. I also realised I should have just brought the ingredients for the astrum powder rather than crafting one, but I can just show them. No enemies around here, is there? Good. So yeah, tutorial stuff. I'm gonna basically do it all just here, because you've got obviously the book and the alchemy stuff all here to explain it. Just thinking how to explain it. I did write a thing down. There you go, there's that. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna explain it as if I was doing it as a video of explaining it to someone who doesn't know how to do it. So, how to get Living Shadow. You found this place and done the main story quests, and you discover this book, Oleander's Journal. You read it, and then what will probably pop up on the top of the screen is all of the shade weapons. Now, don't just go and close the book. Read through it. It's got some interesting information and lore, but specifically the useful one is entry 8. This explains how you go about making a living shadow for the shade weapons. It's one of the ingredients. So it mentions alchemy, so you will need to have a pretty good alchemy level to be able to do this. And it mentions astrum powder. Astrum powder is something you learn in alchemy at level 18, so you will need at least that to be able to make living shadow. Now it does also mention the results being profound, yet the shadows they produce can't seem to survive outside the bottle. This and to do with splinters, which are, I think, the shade splinters that you get from shades is referring to, maybe. But it also mentioned these splinters must be a piece of a larger whole, if only we had whatever that was, something solid. So something shadowy but more solid, like a stone, a shadow stone. And then it mentions about weapons. So in order to get the shadow stone, this item here, you have to enter this portal and kill the boss. Once you've done that, you get the item, and then you can go to the alchemy table, make astrum powder, which is stardust, meteorite shards, and witch bloom flowers, and then you get astrum powder. Then to make the living shadow, you simply go over to a cauldron. It already shows up any of the reagents that you have in your inventory that you can put in. You put in the astrum powder, and then it allows you to also add the shadow stone, and it'll start crafting like so. Then you wait for it for a minute, and then you will be able to collect the finished living shadow. On with the collection bit. Boom, you have a living shadow. And then you can use this in either the carpentry table or the blacksmithing station to craft the various shade weapons, including things like the shade staff. That's how you get those weapons, which are at this moment the best weapons in the game. But yeah, I hope that was helpful in how to make living shadows, but if you don't know how to do it. Yeah, that's basically the tutorial. Does that make sense, what I did there? I'm going to obviously like edit that. It was good, great. I hope it explained it well, and I'll edit that later on and do a like separate video for it. It was like short and sweet explanation. That way we'll have a video to actually link to people in the Discord when they ask, rather than have to explain it all. And for anyone who's just trying to look it up, there'll be a nice video explanation. Yeah, and now I have a living shadow that I don't actually need, but I am going to use. Probably. I might actually make one of the shade weapons and give it away at some point. I know other people in the Discord have been doing giveaways and community chests. I've never played on one of the community servers, but I may like try going on just to give a gift of like one of the shade weapons. Oh, there's a lot. Oh, so many enemies always get stuck in that place. I don't know why. Join the official US server? Yeah, I've never joined the servers, but I can, potentially. I'm assuming I can still join the US servers even though I'm not in the US. I'm gonna head back to my base, quickly craft one of the shade weapons that I can put in the community chest. There's a little giveaway like other people have been doing. I should have equipped a faster mount. But I am leveling this guy up. And I'm not too, but it's the only one working for me for the time being. Okay. Yeah, I've only so far played solo or like on my own world with someone else. Never joined any of the official servers, so I'll do that in a moment. Nice, my mount leveled up. Oh, actually, I don't know whether you know this, but with the hero weapons, is it just you can only get one per character, or is it you can only get one per world? I never know which one it is. Is it one per character per world? Could I theoretically join a server and go and get it for basically a second time on this character? I'm assuming it is per character, like some of the quests. Because there are other hero weapons that I want to get. I want to get all of them for the collection, obviously, but... yep, I will be there soon. I'll quickly chuck some of this stuff back in here. Was everything where they belong? Those will go in there. One per character because it depends on the emerald quest. Yeah, I thought so. Right, what do I need for shade weapons? Also, which shade weapon do we think people are going to be the most happy to get? Do we just go with the shade staff? This needs splinters and fey iron. I put my splinters away. Or do we go with one of the other weapons? So dagger, hammer, scythe, sword, then the staff, or the bow. Which do we think? Which one should we give away? I'm thinking the staff might be a good option, because most people will probably level up magic at some point, but weapons wise it varies. Sword and dagger is the optimal choice. So you think I should do one of those, and someone will be more likely to want one? Because I was thinking the staff, because it's a general magic one. Oh, I mean it's chaos magic, but I suppose not everyone uses chaos magic. Shall I go for the sword then? Or at least that's my opinion, but actually stuff might be the good option here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Staff might be more generally appreciated by people. We'll make one of those. And then I'll put the rest away. I need bigger chests. These ones are filling up. Got so much stuff. Do I want to leave any other gifts? We'll just leave that for now. It's a pretty nice gift. Actually, you know what? To make things nicer, some mana potions to go with it. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Back. That one, multiplayer. Official Kindred Game Server US, this one. I'm assuming I'll spawn in Hope Harbour, or will I spawn somewhere else? Okay. Okay, I spawned here in someone's house. Because of course that's where my spawn is. On my one. I wonder who owns this. This yeah, it's actually a pretty interesting house. I didn't realise you could do things like that. That's obviously with the building thing. I wonder how high you can go. Because I could do something along these lines in my one. And then have my like ramshackle retreat on the top. Interesting. Well, I'm on my way. In fact, I will switch to, I think my chicken is my fastest one. Yeah, chicken's my fastest current mount. Sometimes Minecraft in the game, yeah. Oh, this is someone's house as well. Lots of beehives. Wait. What's this? I've never seen this before. Looks cool. And yeah, the vanishing item display can be made to use plants, that's cool. Think you know me? I'm in Sleepy Haven. Oh, someone's put the things, oh, a bunch of those up there, that's cool. Oh yeah, there's another plot over here. I wonder who's... Oh, this is cool. Penguin igloo. Oh, this looks actually so cool. I love how decorative people can be with bases. What is this thing? I'm assuming it's a cooking station. Interesting. I don't have one that looks like that. Oh, that's the Mars Menace. I'm just seeing if there's any pretty clothing. Nope. Why do people have so many apiaries? I've got like 2. Also, there's pretty decorative things. Oh, is Oxynite you? Oh, is that a wind dweller there? Yeah. Got so many apiaries. Hey! Oh, you look cool as well. Should we head over to Hope Harbour and I can give these gifts? It's fine, I have massive carry capacity, so it's fine. So why is it not showing up properly? I have like near max alchemy. I don't need potions. I make so many potions. I'm pretty sure I've also got all of the drops from all of the chests, so I don't need keys. Ooh, excellent ones. Oh, I've only ever gotten one excellent thing. You really want me to take all of this? Okay. Let's see what all of that is. Oh, all of the ancient honey stuff. I haven't actually made any of the honey stuff either, other than maybe a sword. Oh, silver keys. I always have difficulty finding the silver ones. Potions, organ stones. Oh, I don't need the anti-venoms because I've got like poison immunity necklace. The luck ones are pretty useful. Use bandages. Oh, pretty art. Definitely useful. Large chests. Always useful. Dirt plots. Oh, the wizard tower. Nice, nice. Lots of awesome stuff. Thank you. This one for me as well. Because you gave me stuff, do you want this shade staff and magic potion? Rather than me leave it in the chest for someone. Ah, you have the shade stuff. Okay. Do you want the potions then? I can just leave the shade staff in the chest for someone and you can have the potions if you like. Yeah. There you go. Wish I'd brought more, I could have given you loads. I've got stacks and stacks of them. Let's head on over to Hope Harbour and put the shade staff there in the chest for someone. I appreciate giving gifts, and I'm so happy about this. I've not got anything excellent, so I'm very grateful for all of this. So I wanted to give you at least something in return. Actually, what's that? That's 28 to 34, so is better, but I like the aesthetic of the loot. It's awesome stuff. No, thank you, but yeah, I do have most of the stuff. Let's go on over to Hope Harbour and drop off this shade staff for someone, and I'll send a message in the Discord about it. Let's see these other houses over here. I love how creative people can be with the decorations. Looks awesome. I definitely need to put more work into my places. They're mostly utility at the moment. I love how it just loads in as I get closer. Just switch into my tortoise to swim across quicker. I don't like waiting for the boat. That's fine. These look nice. That's the chicken house. I want to get the chicken pet. But I don't know how. Because the NPC that you get, like, supposed to be able to get it from, I've like done all of her quests and I don't know, like, either I got it and accidentally got rid of it, or I for some reason didn't get it. Oh, lots of people have left stuff in the community chest. Where's the shape stuff? There it is. There we are. Loads of people have left loads of stuff in here, including like, pretty good stuff actually. Yeah, I'm thinking I probably ended up selling it because I didn't realise it was a pet thing. Now that I found out it is, it's like... But then I also don't see it under the furniture items in my collection. Like, not one of these things, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know whether it comes up in the collection or not. I don't see it in there, so I don't know whether it's classed as a furniture item or what. I didn't get it or something. I don't know. Anyway, I've dropped off the thing in the community chest. Oh, you dropped off some... Is that the potions that I gave you? You're gonna give them to someone else? I will send a message in the Discord. Let people know. Yeah, okay. I'll mention the potions as well then. Would help if I can actually spell words correctly. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move away from that animal person because it's very loud. you want to do some stuff together, seeing as we're on the server together? Could go and, I don't know, fight some stuff. We'll quickly drop some of this in my bank though. Actually, keep the key on me. Drop off these. No, didn't want to drop those ones off. They'll go in the bank. I'm very tired of having 2 times at once. Oh, okay then, that's fine. I'm gonna pop these in here. Yeah, I have a flimsy one. I could probably get rid of that one. Computer engineering is hard nowadays. Yeah, I can imagine. That was all the stuff I wanted to drop off. I might go, actually I'll leave the ancient honey sword in the chest as well. I don't need it. Otherwise I'd just be selling it. No, that's not what I was going to do. I was coming up here to go into the chest and put it in. There you go. There you go. Seeing as you gave me that excellent one, get rid of my flimsy one. Got so many keys there now. Ugh. Oh, what's that? A banknote. $5,000 gold. Thank you. I did just spend like nearly 20,000 gold on clothing, so I appreciate that. Because I also bought this, but I also bought some other clothing to like add into the collection. Yeah, I'd amassed loads of money. Actually, no, this is expensive. Yeah, for some of the nice stuff, like these things, they're expensive. Like the blueprint for this one, which wasn't even the full outfit, it was just the blueprint to craft it, was like 9,000 on its own. But to be fair, it does look very cool. I do like the look of this one. And I like that it has a cape. See, I also like the one you're wearing is the ornate armor, but the problem is, to me it looks blurry. It's one of the ones that looks blurry to me until it eventually loads in. Same with this one. The hunter's coat looks blurry until it loads in. And I don't know why. I have max graphics settings. I'm probably gonna go with this as my main outfit, to be honest. This or this one, because I like both of them. This I'm probably gonna store away because it does keep going blurry, although now it's fine. Actually, that's strange. I thought because I have graphics settings at low, that's why it makes it blurry. Yeah, no, all of my graphics settings are literally epic, or yeah, pretty much everything except shadows is epic. And it's not all clothing, it's only some of them. Like you can see, like all of my graphics except for shadows, because shadows on epic doesn't look as nice, I find. I don't like good shadows. I've even got like resolution scale at max and stuff, but yeah, it's only some of them, like the ornate armor and the hunter's coat, which goes blurry every time I switch to it. If I was wearing it all the time, it would be fine, but obviously these are the ones are fine. So it's just an issue with it rendering. Oh, you're dancing. Yeah, I've how do I? Ooh, that's the wrong button. What's the chat button? That one. How do you breakdance again? Is it /breakdance? Right? I don't know. There it is. I haven't done it in a while because I usually play solo and there's no point breakdancing when playing solo. I do hope they add other dancers in the future so we can do like lots of different dances or animations and stuff. Just us having a little dance party. Yeah. It would be awesome if they add other fun things in the future, and maybe an easier way to do it than typing it in the chat. Yeah, well, thank you for all those gifts you gave me. I really appreciate that. That was so nice of you. And just like generally hanging out, I appreciate. So it's fun to like have a little play with other people. Yeah. The dance just goes on forever until you stop. This is fun. But yeah. Yeah, well, thanks for hanging out. I should probably get back over to my single player world and do some stuff. Yeah, I hope you have a nice day or night too. And you know, if you ever want to like hang out on the server and do some bosses and stuff, just let me know. It's always fun playing with other people. And I do have all of the heal things and good max life skill, so I can heal you and you can tank if you want. Or the other way around if you prefer that. But yeah, I will head off. Yeah, bye! Go back over to my single player. And then figure out what I'm gonna do now. Okay. I'm gonna go grab all of that stuff from my bank actually and pop it all away. Yeah, thank you. Feel free to pop by anytime. It was nice hanging out. can't wait for there to be a furniture item to access the bank. There we go. Yeah, you too. Nope, nothing I want in here. I have been debating getting the red top hat, but it doesn't really match my blue aesthetic. I've got a regular top hat. I think I got that maybe in the Christmas event from the Snowman, probably. I think it was one of the drops. I've just had it sat in there for ages, barely used it. It's not really my kind of style anyway, a top hat. Put that away. Put all the potions in the potion chest. Yep, that's all of them. I've now got 50 luck potions. I've just slowly amassed them. So many of these bandages. I should probably actually equip some of them. Because I only have those ones, and difference in health is actually pretty good. I'll keep some of them on me. Furniture goes in here. Those ones go in here. Which they won't fix. They go over by my farm. These augment stones in here. All of these go in here. But like dedicated places for everything. This does also usually have like recipes and other stuff in, and any excess spell books, but not at the moment. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is unequip this thing and we're gonna put that in here. Hunter's coat. We're not going to be wearing that. Now choosing between the Lost Knight's armour and the Astronomer's outfit. I do quite like both of them. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted just to keep it like this. This one for that, and then these for these ones. I kind of like that. I might keep it as both of them. Because why not just fill up my inventory? What's this one do? I'll equip that one there instead. Still got those in my inventory, but I won't use them as much. Okay. Wanted to. That's how actually it's level 29. I don't know whether there's actually anything else I get at level 30 for this. There's a lot of experience. And it's only marginally less. I could actually make some vine silk satchels and drop them off in the community chest for people. What other stuff? Oh, these give loads. And they are difficult to make. We could go farm some spiders and then make a bunch of the web walker stuff because they give so much XP. These ones are the cheapest. Yeah, let's farm spiders. Because that also allows us to farm other stuff as well. Does mean the poison element is going to need to be on all of the loadouts, so because they are poisonous. There's poison element there. And we make our way over to the spider cave. You can notice a noticeable difference between water and land for this guy. There you go. Any kind of movement is leveling him up, so I don't know how much I'm going to put in the swim speed for him. He's pretty fast already. Probably a little bit more at least, but I think I want to add more jump because he has trouble getting out of the water sometimes. And then maybe a bit more carry capacity for transporting things across the water. Because he's mainly going to be used for getting things between Azura and the farmlands. Let's go with that. Always use some luck when I'm trying to get specific loot. And just like one hit kill these spiders and then 2 hit for the big ones. Any others down here? Crit that guy. I jumped all the way off. I will come down to kill you. Annoying when they jump behind you and can still hit you. I also realised I should have done a Conjure Feast to see if I could get a good buff. Come on, let me see it. Vitality and recovery? Yep, sure. Works. Decent buff. Grab the cobalt. I've run through this place so many times. So obviously when I was trying to get all of the web walker stuff, I needed a lot of spider silk, so this is the best place to get it. And I'm also getting a lot of the fangs, which are pretty useful for stuff. Launch. If I have a key for a chest, I always just open it. Chest. There's one here for once. They're usually all in the main area. Might be. Sometimes they don't even hit and they jump at you. It's really weird. I never pick that one up. There we go. That's all the spiders. I hate how slow going through this is. Grab some moonstone because I'm always low on moonstone. And then running back in is pointless because it's still same day and there won't be anything more. I mean, so the spiders do like respawn at other times. Like, I know some areas mobs spawn at 7 AM and then in others they are on a timer. I think it's eventually going to be switched over to all be the same thing, probably. But I'm pretty sure the spiders are on a timer on the whole. Any meteorites going to land anywhere? I know there's a few spawn pots over there, there's a few over here. I don't know what time they spawn at, is the only problem. I know it's like late at night. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna head back and drop off that stuff. Actually, how much spider silk do we get? 10. That's not much. We need at least 40 to make 2 of the spider fabric. And I think the helmet needs only 2. So that's like the easiest one to make. So maybe not. Might just make some of the other stuff because it's easier. As it is late, I'm going to go in here and grab some night blooms. Always useful to grab those. Actually, I should also grab darkwood logs, because I'm always low on this wood, because there's not as much of it. There's one in here, isn't there? This bit doesn't have one because there's two out here. Don't believe there's any in there or in here, is there? No. But I forgot the one over here. There we go. Grab these flowers as well. And deposit all of this stuff in the storage. Gems and stuff in there. Of course, this one's full. I forgot to put that in there. That goes in there. That's full. That, and that go in here. It goes in there, the thistle bark in here, along with water. Those bones go there because I've already got like 5 stacks in here. These will go in here because then they will go over to my food area. Okay. I need to make this a bigger chest. Let's grab a large chest. Hopefully it fit here. It doesn't fit properly. Okay. That'll have to do. Kind of clipping into that, but yeah, you can't see it on that side, so that'll do. And then put everything back in. So sort, and then it can go back in more organised. And then there. And then I can start growing more of it without having to worry about running out of space. There. There you go, plenty of spare storage. And this one is filling up as well. It's all my gems and stuff. I've got so many of the standard augment stones. Well, I haven't really spent many augment stones. This one's full, but it's got a lot of stones in. And as soon as this oil like fills up these 2 extra stacks, which it will eventually, I'll start getting rid of oil because I don't need more than that. So the angle of this has gone wrong. There you go. This is also full. It often is with all of the stuff. I'm going to turn this leather into, no, this hide into leather, that's what I meant to say. Where is it? Pink leather, regular leather. There you go. A little bit more organised. A little bit of a mess, but it'll do. I need to like sort out all of my food stuff and like figure out what I actually need and what I don't, because I've got like 3 or 4 things that do recovery. And like, to be fair, I've got apple pies and astronomer's tea for my luck +2. These 2 have +1 luck. That one's like chopping and mining and carrying capacity. This is just carry capacity and moving. That's general recovery. This is my combat one, so vitality, resilience, recovery. And these are recovery ones. I don't use them that much. I used to use these a lot, but now that I've got loads of potions, I've just been using those a lot. Right, let's put those chests away. I need to like put some of this stuff out. The sound of the bees gets annoying after a while. I'm wondering if I try and do like some other tutorial thing for something, because we obviously did the Living Shadow, but I don't know what else is going to be useful for people. Stuff that obviously hasn't already been explained. Why is this off? Must have accidentally clicked it at some point. I think it's funny that you can sit in the cauldron. This is all my spare keys of like quested keys. Actually, I really want to get the bee companion because I want to use that. I don't use companions currently, but I feel like the bee, maybe at some point when it gets changed slightly, I want to use it. But I like killed the bee. It's a wasp, isn't it? Not a bee. The wasp boss like so many times and I still haven't gotten it. Where are my potions? They're in here, aren't they? Might go do some of that. I've got 16, so we can do 16 attempts. Yeah, we'll head over there and do that. See if we can get the companion egg. Don't know whether I've done it with luck on, so I'll probably have to like put some luck on. Actually, if I go and grab a couple luck potions, then I can get extra luck. And drink one just as I'm about to finish killing her. Let's take 5 with us. I have to grab a slingshot out of my collection to be able to throw those potions. Just check the shops here as I go past. Make sure there's nothing I need. Got those, got that, got those ones as well. Anything here? Nah, nothing I really want. Nope. Probably should have switched off to a different mount to go faster, but still leveling this guy up, so it doesn't really matter too much. Oh wait. There you go. Probably use that one. Have this, and whilst I'm here I'll also mine these, because why not? Come at me. These guys cannot get up here, so they all hover around there. And then I just do this to kill them. 4 damage. Why the hell did that do 4 damage? Okay, this spell is broken. Actually. Let's try it with this staff. Come on, all of you be in the circle. Better. That's still not... It should be doing like 200 damage. It's 10 times weapon damage. Lightning Strike is just broken. Oh. Try it again. Yeah, it did 15 damage with a life spell. $94 with Chaos, which is better. What about Arcane? Does it do the right amount of damage with Arcane? Yeah, that's an Arcane. We'll use that one. $76. Try this one again on the Arcane Staff. $57. So yeah, it does the most on the Chaos Staff, I think. Let's grab this. Is this the best one that I've got? Yeah. I'm going to this spot up here that I like to use. Oh dear. She just hit me 3 times in a row and I didn't have time to drink a potion. Ugh. Right, we'll go back in. It will still be open. Okay, this is a bit of a cheaty spot. She can obviously still hit, but just heal up a bit. And I'm gonna keep testing this spell. Okay, so Chaos Staff. 69 damage. $59 damage on the arcane. $5 damage on the life. This spell is so broken. It's supposed to do 10 times the weapon damage. That should not be doing 5 on my loot that does 24 to 30. I'm gonna have to report that in the Discord, say it's broken. Let's use this. It's only like a little bit of damage over time for the blizzard, but it adds up. Right, she's getting very low on health. This lasts 2 minutes. I didn't get it. It's the queen wasp stinger. Oh, annoying. Well, I grabbed all of that stuff. Go kill the wasps in the other room, I think. Ow. What do you mean? Ooh, that does 6 damage at a time. Open this quick before my luck runs out. That killed the ball. I actually quite like Blizzard. Oh, there was another chest over there. My luck's run out now. Oh, thank you so much for following, Matt Deefin. Hi. I appreciate that. Welcome. How are you doing? Oh, more have spawned, of course. These ones are not respawning at 7 AM, they are on a timer. There you go. Go down there. I'm doing well, just to post on Discord so that I can check out the stream. How are you doing? Hey, I'm doing good. Welcome. I'm assuming you mean the Tools and Magic and Stuff Discord? Is that the one you mean? I post my thing in a few different ones. So sorry if you can hear my dogs barking in the background. I hate these guys. Yeah, this is Magic Stuff Discord. Okay. Yeah. I post the link in like a few different Discords, so I'm assuming that's the one you mean, but because that's the only one people seem to come from whenever I post it. Yeah. What am I gonna do now? I don't really want to fight that person to get that queen again. I already know that. I'll go sell it. Okay. Oh yeah, ads. Sorry about that. Yeah. Still to this one, I think. No, not that. You can't sell to her apparently. So I do not remember what I said, so I won't be able to repeat it. Sorry. Get rid of that. Have you found a secret item? Who? Oh, the wait. Her secret item, yeah, the little blueprint that was back here. Yeah, I've got it. Can't learn it yet because I'm not high enough cooking level. Let's just dump this stuff back into my thing now. Yeah, I found that a little while ago. Still working on upping my cooking level to be able to use it. I think it was like 25 maybe. I know I've got some that are 23, some that are 25 and some that are 27 in terms of level, and I'm only currently I think level 22 in cooking, which so I'm not far off from most of them. Actually, it's almost 7 AM, the queen's gonna spawn again. Yeah, I'm working on trying to get like pretty much all of the stuff in the collection, but obviously there's a lot of stuff I can't get currently because it's like event specific and stuff like that, or I just haven't gotten things. So I won't be able to get a bunch of the hero weapons unless I make other characters or buy them from other players. and there's like a bunch of other things that I can't easily get. And I just remembered that I put the thingy away because I wasn't going to come back here, and then I realised actually I will. Give it another go. Will you leave me alone? Go and just die. Thank you. Move that back out. I'll try and kill the boss without using the cheaty method. Heal. Right. Come back over here. Ooh, she nearly killed me there. Yeah, I can't see what you're saying because I can't look away from the screen for it right now. For God's sake. Heal. Yeah. If you didn't know, the damage stacks from each wizard cast. Oh, down. Why am I stuck? There we go. Yes, no, so you have to recast that? Okay. Hard to cast it more than once though. I was just trying to keep it going. Bet it's reset all of its health. Yep. I'm doing it the cheaty way. So you cast it multiple times? Problem with casting it multiple times, I do very quickly run out of mana. I didn't have luck on, did I? Got to put the luck on before she died. Oh well. Still haven't got the egg. I have killed her so many times. Why isn't this hitting? Okay. Oh, this one. Okay, I'm heading out of here. Actually, I'll kill these guys first. They can't get up on here. Lure them all over. And they all stay in the area. And they're all dead. I kind of feel bad using the cheaty bays to do all of this, but also not, because sometimes it's really annoying. Okay, I'm gonna head back to my base now. Up the chest. Didn't really want the wolf crest, but oh well. Okay, let's do a quick fight of the golem whilst we're here. Standing up here isn't anywhere near as cheaty because this guy can hit you quite a lot. As long as I roll backwards into this rock, he doesn't hurt me. Whoa, I rolled forwards. Might as well go in and collect the deep iron whilst I'm here. Never have enough. Maybe shards is why not? Useful. I don't think any deep iron is in here, is there? Nope, none up there. That's some though. It'd be nice if the deep iron appeared in places other than in here, where you basically have to kill a boss to be able to get it. But to be fair, he's not that bad to deal with once you get high enough level. Nope, not up here. Okay, I should be riding on this, why not? Move a bit faster. That's regular iron. Should also put that slingshot away. No, I'm definitely not going to be using it. Don't need to keep that in my inventory if it's not in use. I can always do that once I get home. When I unload my inventory. There we go, that's all deep iron harvested. Now we head out. I should try doing the wasp fight using the necrotic prism, because all of those little bees, as I kill them, will turn into skeletons. That might be a good way of doing it. Use AoE spells and extra enemies. Might be a good way of doing it. At another time though, probably off stream. See if it works. I'd rather not like use that little platform up high to cheat at doing it, because it's not the way to do it. I have done it other ways than that though, the first time I did. Nope, nothing like there I want. Yeah. Don't always manage to jump out first try. That. I always buy all of the sugar and flour that I see, and any seeds that I want. A regular method by going past everything is just stop in, check the shops. I don't buy the other sugar because I can just make that from the regular sugar, I think. If I complete this one, no mud slimes. No. I'm going to be doing that anyway, might as well grab the water actually. Check the shop, see if any pretty clothes. Nothing there. To be fair, I think I've got all of the ones I like the look of. We go and grab all of these. Where's Bear? Thought I'd gone past it for a second. Are those spare potions or can I stack them on top? One on top. That in there, chuck those as well, and that goes in there. Here, there, news things in there, mail in there, gems in here, including those ones, all these bits in here. Put this back in here, wherever it was, there. It was literally already on that side of the screen. Right. This is officially staying in there because I don't need to use it, or rather can't use it because it is useless, because it doesn't work properly. I need to check with some of the other spells, make sure they're doing the right damage as well. I'm pretty sure the fireball is fine, although to be fair it's 2.5 times weapon damage. So theoretically it should be doing like 75 damage. It does 8. That can't be right. Is that actually how it's supposed to work? In which case then a lot of the spells aren't doing anything right. This does 1.5 times weapon damage. You know what I'm going to do? Fireball applies burn, which deals 8 damage. Yeah, the burn does 8 damage, but doesn't then... What about the damage of 2.5 times? Is that just... if the fireball itself hits an enemy? Because usually I'm aiming it at the ground. I wish there was like a training dummy here that I could use to test things. I believe its impact damage 2.5 is currently broken, but I believe Kindred fixed a lot of spell damage formulas for the next update. Okay. So I'll wait until the next update, and if this one is still broken, then I'll say something. Because, yeah. 10 times weapon damage is 300 for my Shade Staff, not 97. Especially with how much mana that uses, I'd like it to do that, the 300 damage. Especially as I mainly use it on big groups of enemies. I want to like kill quick. I mean 97 is still decent. But the, what, like 5 or something that it was doing on the loot, that was definitely broken. Seriously, I'd actually had it working well on some weapons. Some stuffs did the right damage, like did like 200 damage. And then others weren't doing it right. The Storm Aura's fine. That one seems to be working. The launch works fine. I think the Icicle one was working fine. Interface is good. I haven't really checked most of the others, I don't use them as much. Yeah, Lightning Strike will sometimes do insanely low damage almost randomly. But it was doing it regularly with this loot. I tried it like 3 or 4 times and it did low damage. It's only occasionally that it's doing the right kind of damage. I don't really want to use that on them. Let's get rid of that one. I don't really use that one, but I'll keep the rest, I think. Is Conjure Light supposed to heal? Don't worry, we'll do testing on spells for the update law. Yeah, I hope so. Does Conjure Light heal? Especially before Dungeon Institute. Yeah. Because, I mean, it says it's healing, but it doesn't... when I used it in the past, it didn't heal. Yeah, it just provides light. I thought so. I don't know why it then says it heals. That maybe needs to be changed to say, like, duration or something. Because I'm assuming it's, like, the duration is based on the weapon damage. And it's like, duration is 1 times the weapon damage, so for this it would be 30 to 36. Yeah, it confused me. Especially as why it's a life tome. I don't know whether it should be... Yeah. Because I think it would make more sense for it to be an arcane. Being a Conjure Light rather than a life spell. Otherwise, yeah. I don't really use many of the other spells, it's just like the Lightning Strike, because of the 10 times damage, I wanted to use it a lot. It'll probably be switched over to a new class. Yeah, it's probably going to be. I wonder which one. I'm pretty sure one elite. I should theoretically, if it bases it off of the chaos, life, and arcane skill levels, which I've got maxed in all. I theoretically, when all of the new classes are, I should have max in all of the magic classes. If I don't, I'll be kind of annoyed, because I've basically maxed all the current ones, so I should have max in all the new ones. Or rather, level 30. Because I'm assuming the level cap is going to go up to 40 if the next update includes the new zone. Which I think it is it supposed to? I think it is, right? But I'm also excited for eventually getting new spell books. Also, this one Conjure Feast should also not say it does damage, because it doesn't. It should say, like, rather than damage, it should either be, I don't know whether the duration is based off the weapon damage, or whether the duration is always the same, or whether it's like the effect, like the multiplier for the buffs. I can just going to do something to save player's progress when he switches over to the new class system. Oh, sorry, they play periodically. Yeah, hopefully with the magic stuff I get the right levels. I'm not too fussed if it doesn't like transfer over correctly, especially with creating new classes rather than just being like, oh yeah, these weapon skills average out to this. You're back, good. I was just saying, like, I know it's the new classes are going to be based on the skills, but I don't know how the new magic ones are going to work with that. Obviously it's going to be like new magic types, so it's like, I'm hoping like it's like, because I'm pretty sure like chaos and life, I think it's going to be like chaos and order, so at least that one I should still theoretically be level 30, and then I believe arcane is going to switch over to essentially elements, so like fire, ice, poison. There was a fourth one. Don't remember. Or earth, air, fire, water, or whatever it was going to be. So I wonder if having a max arcane level means all of those are going to be maxed, basically. Because kind of annoying if it doesn't, but I can understand if it maybe is too difficult to figure that out. I am very much looking forward to the new class system, because I know swords, shields, and maces are all in the same one, and those are the three I use the most. So I should have that class as max as well. And will definitely say if I don't. Yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, and if it does happen that I don't happen to like be the right level and stuff, I will just be grinding the new levels. It won't take that long. I mean, I spent ages grinding up my sword and shield levels. Those weren't easy, especially the shield one. Basically just killing things with parries is mainly how I did it. And basically just holding a shield and whacking with it. But I'm gonna go top up my potions in my inventory. Ah, perfect. That exact stack size was right. All of them are full again. And one bandage are full. I meant to do that. And I took the wrong one anyway. There. Yeah, I wouldn't be too worried. Kindred wants to make sure people don't get reset. Yeah. terms of reset, I want to be able to reset my mount stats. I can't wait for that to be added. My chicken, I don't like its stats. But I like using it because it's a small mount, good for getting in smaller places. I want to change it. And I like my Eldor, but I don't like his stats. I want to put things differently. I mean, some of them are fine, like the tortoise and the spider, because I only recently started doing those. Yeah. I haven't even touched the direwolf and stag yet. I'm not even sure if I want the Gorgum snail to have its stats like that. I did that only recently. I'm thinking for any that I want to travel long distances with, I want the run speed to be 1000, because that's pretty fast. This is a decent speed. I don't really need to go any faster over land. Otherwise I'll be bumping into things. Actually, the same would go for the water, but this is mainly... I've got this higher because it's going to be basically for crossing between Azura and the farmlands, so I want high swim speed to get across fast. And Spider is going to be Jumpy Boy. I believe that is a thing that lots of people use the spider for, jumping. I'm going to be able to jump high. And this guy can, I believe, jump all the way up onto there. If I actually line up right. And don't get stuck on the post. I did it before. I swear he can jump that high. Oh, maybe not. I thought he could. Almost. Yeah. You drink a slowful potion and then jump on the spider. Yeah, I've heard that's the strat. It's not leveled up enough yet. I want to get it leveled up more, but I'm currently working on the tortoise so I can get back and forth between Azura and farmlands quicker. Because there is the stables like right on the farmlands coast, and the Azura one isn't that far. Rather, the one in my base isn't that far. In my farmhouse. And then I'll work on the spider again. Because I do use the launch spell quite a lot. So get up high, so it'd be nice to not have to use up my mana for that. The only problem with the speed is going on here. I can go too fast and go past all this. Okay. I should go kill those mud slimes, do those quests. How many total did I need to kill for the other one as well? 8. I should equip my axe back on here. The only problem with these guys is they jump on your head. Which also means you can't shield them. That's half of them. I'm stuck. Okay. I'm here, I'll grab this. Oh, for God's sake. Let's kill that one. There you go. And go turn those in. Get them off my quest list. What's this? 11 hide? It's not worth enough money. Of course, another mud slime one. Never mind, I'm not doing that. I don't like killing the slimes, it's annoying. I don't even know what the mud slime is used for. Like, is there a use for it? Or is it just something you sell? Of course, I jumped completely over that. And slime goes in there. Gems, ores and stuff. There's potions over here. Hey. I think I'm gonna end the stream here, because I've kind of done everything I wanted to do. And hopefully I'll be back again sooner than last time. I'll try not to leave it as long, but if life gets in the way, then it unfortunately might have to be a while. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I'll have a look for someone to raid. See who in the team is live. I'm assuming someone is. Let's see, who do we want to raid? You know what? Let's raid Pedguin. We haven't raided him in quite some time. So we'll send a raid over to him. There we go, let's go on to this screen. And then I will... Honestly, I'm just going to leave the game open because I'm probably going to sort some stuff off stream. But I will send you guys over to Ped. He's doing Resident Evil 4, the remake at the moment. I think he's trying to do speedruns or something. I don't know. Yeah, so you can head on over there, post some love in the chat if you feel like it. If not, don't worry about it and just enjoy. Obviously, don't feel like you have to stick around there, but you can if you want to. And I will be back again at some point. Honestly, probably with some more Swords and Magic and stuff. Or we might do some more of the No Man's Sky. I have done a little bit of work on the base since last playing, so we might do some of that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you all had a nice time here today, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye!